अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुह। أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والنازعات غرقا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Sister Maryam, we cannot hear you.
Sister Mariam, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Please unmute yourself. I've given you the option.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والنازعات غرقا. والناشطات نشطا. والسابحات سبحا. فالسابقات سبقا. فالمدبرات أمرا. يوم ترجف الراجفة. تتبعها الرادفة. قلوب يومئذ واجفة. أبصارها خاشعة. يقولون أئنا لمردودون في الحافرة. أئذا كنا إذا من نخرة. قالوا تلك إذا كرة خاسرة. فإنما هي جزرة واحدة. فإذا هم بالساهرة. هل أتاك حديث موسى إذ ناداه ربه بالواد المقدس طوى. اذهب إلى فرعون إنه طغى. فقل هل لك إلى أن تزكى وأهديك إلى ربك فتخشى. فأراه الآية الكبرى. فكذب وعصى. ثم أدبر يسعى. فحشر فنادى. فقال أنا ربكم الأعلى. فأخذه الله نكال الآخرة والأولى إن في ذلك لعبرة لمن يخشى أأنتم أشد خلقا أم السماء بناها رفع سمكها فسواها وأغطش ليلها وأخرج زحاها والأرض بعد ذلك دحاها أخرج منها ماءها ومرعاها والجبال أرساها متاعا لكم ولأنعامكم فإذا جاءت الطامة الكبرى يوم يتذكر الإنسان ما سعى وبرزت الجحيم لمن يرى فأما من طغى وآثر الحياة الدنيا فإن الجحيم هي المأوى وأما من خاف مقام ربه ونهى النفس عن الهوى فإن الجنة هي المأوى يسألونك عن الساعة أيان مرساها فيم أنت من ذكراها إلى ربك منتهاها إنما أنت منذر من يخشاها كأنهم يوم يرونها لم يلبثوا إلا عشية أو ضحاها صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah khair, sister. Now let's start the session. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear sisters. I hope and pray that all of you are well. Alhamdulillah. Yes, as we know that we are going through the series, Ramzan series, Faith through Juzz Amma. And inshallah, today we are going to read the tafsir, the translation, and understand the reflection points and the action points of Surah Naziyat. Alhamdulillah, Sister Maryam recited very beautifully. Jazakallah khair, dear sister. Now let's move forward, inshallah. Yes. Sister Uzma, Jazakallah khair for sharing the screen. So let's start, inshallah, in a minute. Yes. Yes, so let's start, inshallah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most gracious. Sister, can you scroll a bit upwards? By those who by those angels who pull out the souls of the disbelievers and the wicked with great violence. So here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is taking an oath. See, the whole Juz Amma is full of oaths and full of different warnings and different reminders, and also beautiful uh, this presentations for us, alhamdulillah. Now here this surah is dealing with the time this surah is dealing with a number of aspects, a number of things. Now here it starts. Let's first do the word to word translation, inshallah, and then we will be moving on to the tafsir of this surah, inshallah. So here this surah starts with the description of how the angels of death pull out the souls of believers and disbelievers. Okay, so I'm now doing the word to word translation first, inshallah. We'll do it quickly, inshallah, and then we will move on to the detailed translation, the tafsir, inshallah. Okay, we will be doing the discussions, inshallah. So I begin with the first ayat, and that is by those angels who pull out the souls of the disbelievers and the wicked with great violence. Okay, second ayat number 2. By those, here again Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is taking an oath. He's again saying, by those angels who gently take out the souls of the believers. Okay, so there's a contrast here. First, it is described how the disbelievers' souls are pulled out with great violence, and then the description shifts to the taking out of the soul of the believers. Okay, so the angels, again, here an oath is being taken by those angels who gently take out the souls of the believers. Ayat number 3. And by those angels and by those that swim along with angels or planets in their orbits. Ayat number 4. And by those that press forward, as in a race. It can be angels or stars or horses. Ayat number 5. And by those angels who arrange to do the commands of their Lord. So verily, you disbelievers will be called to account. Ayat number 6. On the day when the first blowing of the trumpet is blown, and the earth and the mountains will shake violently, and everybody will die. So we will take a break after every 6 or 7 ayats, and then we will move forward, inshallah, with the translation. Ayat number 7. The second blowing of the trumpet follows it, and everybody will be resurrected. Ayat number 8. Some hearts that day will shake with fear and anxiety. Ayat number 9, their eyes will be downcast. Okay, so now here this surah is describing very beautifully, and it's a great reminder for all of us that life is very uncertain. Anytime the angel of death can come to us. Nobody knows what amount of life or what is the lifespan of a person is, right? So anytime the angel of death can come us. Now we have to be in a constant state of worship, inshallah, and in a constant state of obedience, because we never know when Israel al-Islam will visit any of us. And here it is described in a very beautiful way how first when a disbeliever dies, so what is the process of taking out his soul. So it is a very violent process. And the disbeliever's punishment starts from his death, his or her death. May Allah protect us, and may Allah protect us from dying as a disbeliever or a hypocrite. Ameen. So when the angels come, they are terrified. There's a lot of terror in their hearts, and the angels start pulling their soul. Now the soul is attached to a body, to a human body, just like a flour, just like a mixture of flour and salt. The way they are combined, similarly in that manner, in that fashion, a human body and its soul is attached. So imagine how that flour, you can remove the salt from that flour. Can we imagine? No, it's very difficult, and it is absolutely mixed with the body, with the flour, the salt. So similarly, when the soul is pulled out, it has to be pulled out from each and every cell of the body, from each and every area of the body. So it's a very long, very terrifying kind of process for the disbelievers. But for the believers, it's just like very easy. It's very easy, just like there's a flask, and when its top is removed or its cap is removed, and you can smell a fragrance coming out of that beautiful box of that vase. So Similarly, in the similar fashion, a believer's soul is pulled. Similarly, just the angel will open the cap and the soul will fly out. Okay, just like if you have a bottle of perfume, and when you open the cap of the perfume comes out immediately, the fragrance fills the room. Similarly, a believer's soul will come out just like a fragrance. Okay, so it is a very easy process, and it will be a beautiful process for the believer to meet his or her Lord. Okay, now coming to the second point, and by those that swim along, the angels or the planets. So here, the it is here the it is described here, the angels. It is the description of angels are given. Okay, or and maybe the planets. This line can also point out to the planets, that planets are swimming along their orbits. Okay, so each and every ayat of the Quran, it has a lot of meanings. It's a very comprehensive ayat. Yes, you want